Hola clase, today we're going to be learning about the verb jugar. So kind of getting back to the basics before we jump into jugar completely, every verb has the same two parts. So there's the ending and the stem. The ending we know to be AR, ER, or IR. And that's just based off of spelling. The stem is whatever is left after the ending is taken off. So from hablar, our ending is AR, we take that off and we're left with the stem, which is just habl. So that is important because jugar, the verb to play, specifically to play sports, is a stem spelling change verb. So otherwise known as boot verbs. So we're going to talk about exactly what that means in a second, but the important part is to know what the stem is of this verb, which is the first three letters, J-U-G. So jugar is a stem spelling change verb. It still uses the regular AR verb endings, and those endings are o, as, a, amos, an. We have been doing this for a while now. You should be fairly familiar with those, but just a little bit of a refresher in case you need to get those down in your notes. So it still uses these endings. We don't have to worry about that. The part we have to worry about is the stem spelling change. So jugar with the stem spelling change, it can also be categorized as a boot verb. And so that's why the boot is on your page. This is how it kind of looks here. So the spelling change in the stem only happens in these conjugations. So it leaves out nosotros. The spelling change does not happen there because of the boot. Okay, so kind of keep this image in mind when we're doing our conjugations. So no spelling change, jugamos, we take off the AR just like we normally would with a verb and add the regular nosotros ending, AMOS. So we have jugamos. No spelling change, nothing to worry about there. Continuing on though, the spelling change that we do have in the stem of jugar is a U to UE. So the U that we see in jugar changes to a UE in the yo to LA form and the eos ellas form. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Instead of conjugating the yo form to be jugo, okay, the spelling change is U to UE, it changes to juego, okay? In the to form, instead of jugas, we add an E to the U, and it goes to juegas, okay? Same pattern, continuing on, el, ella, usted form is not juga, it's juega. Okay. Jumping up to nosotros, remember there's no spelling change because it's not in the boot, and so jugamos just stays the same. And then lastly, ellos, ellas, it's not jugan, it's juegan. Okay. So that is the basics of jugar. Please take some time to copy this down into your notes, make sure you understand the spelling change, and then head to Google Classroom for your exit ticket.